Hey guys, good morning. Sorry, just dropped my kid off childcare, and now I'm gonna be heading to work. So join me in this video, and hope you can stay until the end lah. I'll talk about something interesting today. Before I go, so I recently did a poll asking you guys, do you know why the page, why the channel, or everything else that I do is called the Unconventionalness? And to be honest, I'm quite surprised to know that most of you guys don't really know why. But it's fine, at least there's something for us to talk about today, and we'll find out soon lah, okay? So let's begin. So first of all, the term unconventional. So unconventional means not conforming to what is generally being done or seen lah. So in this case, the unconventionalness means that essentially means I am a nurse who has not conformed to the general norms of pursuing a career in nursing lah. Let me tell you a bit more. Hey, I'm walking to office now. So this part of MacPherson, I think it's part MacPherson, the industrial part. So now that you know the definition of unconventional, so let me just run with you my nursing career history. Just a quick one, okay? So most nurses like you and I, perhaps, we all start our nursing careers in hospitals lah, right after nursing school, regardless ITE or diploma, NYP, NP, NUS, SIT, doesn't matter. Most of us would begin our nursing careers in hospitals, and that's totally fine because what I can say is through my years of working in hospital, there's a wealth of knowledge to be accumulated lah, and it has been accumulated and utilized so far. And again, I would like to say, without having those experience that I had in hospital, I don't think it could allow me to do the jobs that I did once I left hospital. What I'm trying to say here is don't be too bummed or fret or frown that you are working in hospital and you are not really happy to be in hospital. I feel there's a positive, there's a good thing in it. Yeah, it's not entirely a waste. In fact, I find working in hospital the most meaningful, the most purposeful as compared to my other careers once I left hospital lah. Yeah, because working in hospital, you are having direct contact with patients. You are giving direct care to patients. You render ADL care to them. You render direct clinical care, like setting plugs, administration of drugs, IV antibiotics. Yeah, all these direct care. I don't know, man. Like it gives. When I think back, right, it gives me that sense of purposefulness in life lah. Yeah, a sense of purpose in becoming a nurse. Yeah. So for me personally, I feel of all the jobs that I did so far, being in hospital was the most purposeful. Okay guys, on my way back home. So let me just continue my story. So after being in the hospital restructured system for about 8.5 years, I ventured out of hospital. So the first role I got out of hospital was this role called coordinating nurse. So how I ended up landing the role is relatively simple. I was just browsing through Job Street back then, and I stumbled across that role. Yeah, so I was searching for a job then, not because I wasn't happy in the ED or anything like that, because I wanted to look for a workplace that's closer to my new home in the east. So I stumbled across that job opportunity lah, and I got intrigued and curious. So I play lah, I just apply. So after I applied, they actually called me up for an interview. Oh wow! So again, went for the interview, zero expectations. Interview went great. It had a whole different vibe altogether lah. It was not like the usual hospital interviews, like very tense. The vibe can be very serious lah. But for that one, it was quite chill. It was really more of a getting to know each other session, and it also offered an opportunity for me to ask more questions about the role, the job, and further understanding of the company altogether lah. After interviews, I got selected, negotiated my salary, got a slight increase from my SSN2 pay in hospital, and I took the job lah. To be honest, it wasn't an easy decision because there was a lot of uncertainties. It was a new role. I've not heard about that role only until like a few weeks before that, when I came across that job opportunity in Job Street. So very anxious lah, but you know me, I'm just easygoing guy. Whatever goes. Kuih sera, whatever will be. So, and yes, that's my first non-bedside role out of hospital, coordinating nurse. Hang on, I need to buy dinner for my kids. We'll share with you more of my journey later, okay? Hang on. Can somebody tell me why kids always like to eat chicken rice? Okay, I got dinner already and it's starting to turn quite dark. Okay, so yeah, so please allow me to continue the rest of my story. I joined the private MNC as a coordinating nurse. So I owe a lot to what I became after leaving restructured hospital to that company, because that company opens up my views and perspectives of being a nurse in so many other ways. What do I mean? So through that company, I found out that you can be a nurse, you can function as a nurse, you can utilize your knowledge as a nurse through other means apart from just rendering bedside care. So for example, in my role, I had almost little to zero direct patient care. Only when for ad hoc cases where medical evacuation is concerned, that is the only time I can do lah. Or even if there's a school trip requiring medical coverage, that's when I will need to utilize my technical skills, hands-on nursing care knowledge lah. But other than that, my main job is more of utilizing my critical thinking skills and of course my nursing experience and knowledge lah. And also during my time in that company, I was exposed to other different roles lah. For example, being a clinical specialist, being a trainer, and so on and so forth lah. So after that role, I ventured on into a few other roles before landing into my current role. Some of the roles, for example, that I landed being, a bit dark. Let me find some light. So after that role, I ventured on into a few other roles before working as a case manager now. So the other roles were a clinical case manager and subsequently a project program manager. So this means, right, as a nurse, you can utilize and acquire new skills to explore other different roles out of hospitals, and if you are daring enough, you can also explore roles out of healthcare. Yeah, and hence, because of all these things, right, all these things that I'm exposed to, and all these things that I feel that we nurses should actually consider. This is why I started this page, The Unconventional Nurse. So in a nutshell, all I'm trying to say, I'm not saying that being out of hospital is good, being in hospital is good. Ultimately, what is good for you, only you will know. I'm just saying out here that there are many other options, other roles for you to consider lah. So whenever you feel that you are strapped tight and feel that there's no place to go, there's always a place to go. You just need to open your eyes and find these roles. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful to you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give it a like. I'm trying to be more diligent in my YouTube video making. So if you can do that, that will greatly help me a lot lah. Okay, thanks, bye.